Welcome to Omazza Interviews. I'm Kate Nash.
My fingertips are holding on to
That was one of the most powerful and definitely felt meaningful performances that I've seen from anyone ever. It was genuinely incredible.
That's so nice. Oh my God, thank
I
you.
just really want to know what kind of inspired you to kind of put these messages out there in your music.
Yeah, I think I've been doing this for quite some time, like 20 years, and I think I have always been political. I was raised quite political, but it's become more important, I think, in the times that we're in, for me to use my voice in my music. And also I've been putting my opinion on social media less so that I can put it into my work more.
Yeah. That's good though, because that's kind of what you want to. You kind of want to see that organicness in your work and
It's
get it out
more
there on stage.
impactful.
100%, I agree with that.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Because a lot of your songwriting as well feels very personal. There's a lot of especially your earlier stuff. Is it kind of based off your own personal experiences?
Yeah, I my early work especially would be like, I'm gonna die if I don't make this album. It's coming out of me. And I feel like what's quite nice about now is I'm still writing from a personal perspective, but I'm able to look at through different lenses. I've done stuff like I've worked on a musical and written for characters.
Oh wow, that's really cool.
I was on a TV show and played another character, and I feel like that's informed my work in a really interesting way. 20 years in, I've got to keep it fresh. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. It's really good to see, because honestly, the energy and everything, all of it coming together on the stage is one thing. It's amazing to see. It was really good.
Thank you.
But given how many meaningful songs that you have made, what would you say for you?
You're so nice.
Is the most the most meaningful one to you?
Well, Germ was really important for me because I have so many trans friends and people in my life that are trans, and I'm feminist and I'm a really passionate feminist. So I've really not enjoyed this trend in England of feminism becoming, transphobic, and that being the main representation that we were seeing in the media, and everyone sort of was scared to talk about it or address it. And I was like, I just need to wade into this and face the wrath of trolls, because I just don't think we can allow trolls to run the world anymore. I think it's gone a bit too far.
It is, definitely.
And we need to be able to be brave enough to just say what we think. So it means a lot to me on a very personal level. And I got to debut at Mighty Hoopla Festival in London, which was a huge queer audience, and it was really exciting, because it meant something to those people.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, it was cool.
I mean, like I say, I know I said it was powerful, but kind of when you bring in, your transgender band member on the stage and just kind of doing that whole moment together, and it's just brilliant to see stuff like that, because there is so much negativity around it. Yeah. And it's just for why? It's just so hateful for no reason, kind of thing.
Yeah, and a lot of it is actually not that. That hate, I think, comes from just being online too much and not knowing someone personally. Because I really believe, most people, if you put them in a pub and gave them a cup of tea or a pint and a sandwich, could have a good time together.
Yeah, we're all people.
Could find a connection. And if you knew trans people, you might, a lot of people I feel with really hateful views don't have trans people in their life directly. So it's I think we need to approach things with more kindness and being a bit more calm.
Yeah, 100%.
I think we're all getting a bit worked up online. Do you know what I mean? If we take a breath. I don't think we've been taught how to use our phones, and we're now using them all the time.
It's definitely a lot easier to say something behind a screen.
Have you watched that Key and Peele sketch?
I don't think so.
It's really good, where they're texting each other, and one of them's getting so wound up by all the texts, and the other one's like, "Oh, cool, bro." He's like, they're reading it completely different ways, and it feels like that's what's happening.
I actually know what you're talking about
it's
now.
It's really funny, but that's everyone in the world right now. So
100%. It's how it is. You seem so close, all your stage and band members. You can really tell that chemistry and that bond's there. How did you all meet together, and how did that come around as a band?
So my guitarist and my bassist, we've been working together for a long time. I got them straight out of uni, basically.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had a lot of men working for me and around me when I first started out, and I was seeing all these young girls at my show, and I thought, I really want there to be more women present. And I basically fired loads of people, and I went to they were at Guildford.
Yeah,
ACM Guildford, and I interviewed some students, and they just reinvigorated my live career. And I had an all-female band, and now I have a female trans band. And your touring party, they make or break how you feel about your career. Because I used to sit in my bunk and cry, because I felt so not at home when I was on the road, but now being on the road, I feel like I'm with family, so it helps you go through everything you need
100%. That's really nice though. It's kind of good
to I'm glad you can
close bond.
I think
you can definitely see it on stage.
It's years of traveling together, of laughing together, of playing together. It's important.
So you also had a long career in music.
Yeah.
Who was your kind of
20 years.
biggest inspiration that kind of made you think, yeah, I want to get into music? Who did you kind of listen to that?
I mean, I grew up I was lucky. My parents are really into music. We listened to a lot of Irish trad music, the Beatles, like Leonard Cohen. My mum was a big Leonard Cohen fan. We just had music on a lot in the car. I really remember like Willie Nelson and just Johnny Cash, and music was around. And then as a teenager, as a young girl, I got really into the Spice Girls and Celine Dion and pop music. I'm desperate for Celine Dion tickets, by the way, in Paris. And then someone help. I got into indie. You know, I was a teenager. Yes. I went to see bands like The Strokes and the Yeah, and like I went to indie discos, and then I was lucky enough to start doing shows quite young as well, and it was an exciting scene to be part of. So many people have inspired me, really. I feel like I'm so inspired by Seema. I'm like, I love like younger artists too. I know. I'm like, can I get over her? She's so amazing. But yeah, there's like inspiration everywhere, really.
Amazing. My final question. I'm trying to do this for everyone.
Okay.
What is your favourite album of all time?
Oh God, that's a bit of a. I haven't even had my dinner yet. What is my favourite album of all time?
It's difficult.
Shit.
Too far. I don't even know if I can tell you mine.
What is it? What is my favourite album of all time? That's a lot of pressure. So Blaze Foley, Sitting by the Road, is one of my favourite records of all time. Oh, amazing. Such a beautiful album.
Amazing, yeah. Amazing.
Cool.
That's the end of the interview. Thank you so much for doing that. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
I love having a mic.